Good morning, everyone. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Monday. Well, here we are, and the week's starting again. And as you can see, we are going to be working on the Cardinals. It is not a Joy Sunday, but I did get these from Everydayecrafts, and it's a nice little pattern. It's 36 by 46 and has 27 colors. Yeah, so it's a fairly small one for me, but and it's 11 count. So how was everybody's weekend? I hope everybody had a good weekend. Mine was extra long, as you know. I swear, it just seemed like it was never ending. For some reason, I don't know. I guess because I'm on a new schedule. Isn't that a pretty blue? Let's see what. I don't know if it has. Ah, got the wrong page. Hang on. I don't think this one came. I might be wrong. Oh, yeah, it does. This is number 18. 931 is that number. And it has this, it only has one page booklet in it, unlike the others, that kind of had a 3-page booklet. But this, as you can see, is kind of a shiny plastic, if you will, which is nice. I like that because even though it's bent in half, it's not going to rub off the symbols and stuff. I like that part. So, but for being, I don't know, kind of a cheap pattern, if you will, worked out great. So far, so good. It's got nice, soft, yarn, thread, yarn. I'm telling you, it's a morning. What can I say? It's kind of chilly out there. It's supposed to be maybe in the 40s, kind of, sort of, but we're supposed to get wind and a little rain, maybe a little snow. But sometimes the wind comes and takes everything away, and it doesn't do anything. So, yay. And we're kind of between, shall we call it, not seasons, well, that too, but what people do. So in the wintertime, they ski here. People go places to go skiing. And then about March 1st to the middle of March, not March, May, hello. We already got through March. Let's move on. They start river rafting. And the people that take people out on tours to go rafting, they start showing up like the 1st of May because they all have to learn how to do what it is that they do on the river. And they have river trips sometimes as far as the Royal Gorge, which is kind of a ways from here. So we're in between, so it's kind of slow at the store until about May 1st. And May 1st is when we start staying open till 10 o'clock at night. So that'll be interesting. And even then, it's kind of still a little slow until, because now you got to wait for the kids to get out of school, sort of. So that'll be fun. My daughter's supposed to work on her house. They have to replace some flooring in their front room. And she was hoping she has a week vacation coming because she's been at work for a week. Not a week. For a year, so she gets a week's vacation, and her husband, he gets like three weeks a year because he's worked for where he works the longest, shall we say, which is kind of nice. So they were going to both take a week off before school got out, permanently for the summer, so they could get things done that they had to get done. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know when they're going to do that per se. And they both went and got their shots on Friday because she had Saturday, Sunday off. So I haven't heard from her all weekend, so I hope everything's okay. Sometimes, you just gotta leave well enough alone. She said that when we went to bingo that her arm was kind of hurting, where she got her shot. So, we'll see. And then they have to go back in a month to get the second one. So, yay. And I don't know if the kids have gotten theirs or not. They're in kindergarten and fourth grade. Yeah. So I don't know when and if the kids will get theirs. So fun times. Yeah, not much went on yesterday. It was kind of chilly all day, but the sun was out. It was kind of deceiving, but it was fine because we didn't have any place to go yesterday. So I stayed home and I worked on the tree tree project. Wow, talking. It's Monday and I have to go talk to people. Great. It's like, oh my goodness. I'm not so hot on Mondays. But that's why we're early. This will be the only early day that I have for my videos because I have to be there by 10, which means I got to film early. So, all's good. I'll be happy to get back to work. We didn't do much over the weekend because at first it was crappy and then it was better and then it was crap. It just kind of did that all weekend long. So hopefully next weekend will be better. This weather, I just want it to get to be kind of nice. Oh goodness, we need to get rid of this thread. It's kind of short. I'm used to working everything down to the nub when I work on 11 counts or 28 counts or whatever. I can go forever because I got a shorter needle. This one's a little long, but it's got to be. Because I have yet to get this thread into something smaller. That won't be happening. So yeah, no plans this week. Stuff is supposed to arrive, so we'll see what happens. I'm just not holding my breath. It'll get here when it gets there. It just kind of takes a while. Considering where everything's coming from, I guess. But I thought we'd start on this back end. I guess it's, well, yeah. It's most of the bottom is this color. I was going to say background, but it's not. You got the sky up there and everything else. I tried to start on the sky, but it's, hang on. It's basically bluish. And I think those lines, I don't know if you can tell that. Do you see those lines? Those lines aren't there. It's just part of the printing, I believe. Yeah. Kind of cool. God, I love this. Just love it. Worked on the Bristol orphanage sampler for a while. Last night. I had to rest my eyes. I worked for about 2 hours on the tree thing. So I had to be able to see something. Oh, I did start doing the, what do you call it? Back stitch on the blue willow. Which went okay. I mean, it's going to be kind of slow going, but we'll just do it a little bit at a time and it'll be fine. I just really was curious to see how that's going to look. But, and I was even started one of the, what do you call it? The oblong boxes that goes around the whole thing. It's not outline, but it's that whole border on the outside has oblong boxes, and inside the oblong boxes is, whoops, we'll call it fancy back stitching. So that's not going too bad. So I was shocked. It's so far it's easier than it looked. But I got sidetracked yesterday. Well, I decided I'd scrub a floor and get that taken care of. I'm just kind of waiting for the snow to subside and all the wet and muddy weather before I mop the floors. And nobody's showing up, so nobody cares. Yay! I like it when that happens. So maybe it's supposed to be fairly nice this week. But stuff happens. Usually March is our month that we get the most snow, and we've gotten snow probably ever since about the middle of March. But I mean, now this snow is nothing like winter snowish. You know, where it lasts for 3 or 4 days and all that. It melts off like the next day, so no big deal. It's not real fun to drive in, so thank goodness we're not going very far. And I just put stuff off until the next day because I don't want to have to drive in it and at night, you know. I have nowhere to go. We weren't expecting that snow when we went Friday night to bingo, so hey, it is what it is. But it was gone by noon but the next day. And it's awfully wet snow, so I'm not worried. We don't get anything significant this time of year. But I would like for it to be nice. You know, can we go back to that 60-degree weather? It's looking pretty good this week. We had that for at least 2 weeks. And then, bam, started snowing again. But it doesn't get terribly freezing. I think the lowest it got was 20. So, and that's only for a brief time. Oh, goodness gracious. I am not in the mood to work today, but oh well, we'll get it. We'll see how busy we are today. Now, last week I went home by 4 o'clock because it was just boring, boring, boring. Mondays, see, they just don't pick up yet. In the summertime, every day is busy. Does that make sense? Hang on, I need a drink of coffee. And of course, that makes sense that it's busy every day because people are off, you know, for their vacations or, you know, like mom and dad, and then the kids are out for the whole summer. So, yeah. But I like it when it's busy. Days go a lot faster. And sometimes I can't get out of there when I have to at 6 because it is so busy, but that's okay. I can stay until it slows down a bit. Oh, now come on, thread. You know, it occurred to me that I hadn't even started that poppy one. So I may get that out tonight. I don't know. Just kind of hanging fire with that one. I don't know why. Just haven't thought about starting it yet. And it doesn't have nearly the back stitching. I don't know that it does or it doesn't around those flowers. I can't remember. Just seems like that there isn't any back stitching. We're going to get rid of that thread and go someplace else. So hopefully we'll have some nice weather and go down to the river and check out the ice melt and that kind of stuff. My daughter was teasing me. She wanted to go gold panning this weekend. That did not happen. I don't think she was in the mood to dig. Not whether her sore arm. I have to look at that thread. Is that? Okay, I wanted to make sure it was 3 strands. Kind of felt like 2 for some reason. We got that little corner done. Just filling in the blanks on the sides. Then maybe I can start these flowers. Come on. Didn't watch anything too terribly exciting this week or weekend. What was it I was watching? Oh, I watched a movie on Netflix. It was called Crimson Peak. Well, that didn't go exactly the way I thought it would. It was alright. I mean, it was pretty well made. Everybody acted really good. It was a horror story. I was like, oh, okay, this is going that way. I didn't even read it. I'm like, oh, new movie. Poof. Watch. So I was about a third of the way into it. I thought, okay, we'll just watch it to the end. But it wasn't too bad. And it moved right along, so not a big deal. So I guess I'll go to the post office after work and see if there's anything I can pick up while I'm out. Because it'll still be light when I get off at 6, so I don't much like, unless it's snowing. Now if it's snowing, we ain't going. It'll just have to wait till tomorrow morning. Just depends. Oh. Come on, needle. Other than that, no plans. Excuse me. We've about finished this little corner. Oop. I was ready to go off to the next square and I hadn't even finished that one. I hate when I do that. Get up there. Those Cardinals are going to be beautiful when they're done. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. There was a great big spot there that I had to do, but I really didn't want to start on that because I just thought that was kind of boring. What else was I doing this weekend? Nothing really. Just ready for the weather to change. Maybe I'll be in a better mood. I hate it when it's cloudy and dreary. I try to stay in and not pay attention to what's going on outside and just stitch or do stuff that needs to be done in the house. Thought I'd wait for the weather to dry up to start cleaning out those rooms in case there was stuff I had to haul out. Because like I said yesterday, there was mud puddles, I swear, 4 inches deep on both sides of my car. And there was no place else to park my car unless I wanted to park it in the middle. We kind of, my side of where the park is, it just kind of goes, wow. And all the water, in fact, I have made, what do you call them? You know, I dug a trench so the water would drain away. And I didn't get a chance to do that yesterday. I forgot about doing all that. But, oh well. Nope. I thought I was about to lose my thread. Come on. Now tomorrow I gotta work 2 to 9. So everything should be back on schedule for the rest of the week. I have the drawing for the chicken pattern. Do my floss tube. So good luck, people. I don't know who's gonna win. All right. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Put that back there and get hold of this needle. There we go. We're starting on the big part there. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless. Keep stitching. Bye-bye.